solidarity.
They're gonna form a union.
They're gonna unionize.
Hi guys, we're live now. Good morning, everyone.
That made it better.
We are super fucking unhinged this morning.
No doors.
No door.
No doors. Only gremlins. Is she tearing up a paper bag? God damn it, Bean.
Probably.
It's all she can afford.
Stop!
It's a lack of bread inside of the paper bag.
It's just gonna be this. It's just gonna be this.
It's just gonna be bread jokes all day.
It's gonna be bread jokes.
I'm gonna figure out a way to work bread into our game later.
Colin's gonna kill
only
you.
make sense to you and me. Yes,
Oh
it'll
my
be great.
god.
Okay. They're gonna be types because most of the session is gonna be you and Seb. Seb and I had our stealth adventure. You gotta go on your stealth adventure.
I don't wanna.
You gotta.
Too bad. You gotta go.
No, I'm just gonna say, Colin, I rolled a nat 1, the end. Anyway!
Oh, that'd be real bad.
Oh no, I died. Oops. Anyways, hi. Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade Indie Circle. We are a little unhinged this morning, as for some people it's 7 in the morning.
Mikey, you're so brave.
We salute you.
You're so brave.
As always, this is an 18+ stream. There is the potential for any triggering content and very tough topics will come across this game. It is anything from drugs, sex, alcohol, mental, emotional, and physical manipulation or abuse. It is a whole slew of things that may need you to step away. If you need to step away, we don't mind that. Do it. Your mental health matters more than us playing pretend vampires at 10 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. Also, hi, I'm an affiliate for Renegade Game Studios. They do games such as Vampire the Masquerade, Hunter the Reckoning, Werewolf the Apocalypse, Power Rangers the TTRPG, G.I. Joe the TTRPG. I know I'm missing a couple. But those are the ones I have personally played. That's what we're gonna go with. As always, there is a link in our sponsorship section in the About Me. You just have to copy paste. I will have to give this disclaimer now. If you purchase anything on that link, I get 10% commission on all sales because I am affiliated with them. And it is fantastic. It is lovely. I love a lot of it. As somebody who plays a lot of World of Darkness, the 10% adds up very quickly. Which is fantastic. And I will also state the 10% is before sales tax and shipping. So I do not get paid for y'all to get your book shipped or the taxes. So, Milagros.
Hello.
It is time to do the recap. And you did it on Monday in under 4 minutes.
Yes.
Which I'm gonna set up the timer.
Yeah, this one shouldn't be long either.
5 minutes. You ready?
69 seconds.
You ready?
Yeah.
Set. Go.
Okay, so we open with all of us except for our bougie friend. He is now the bourgeoisie and target of ridicule for that. We were being shaken like a can of soda by a werewolf in Krenos form. And then we hear a gunshot. And the car gets dropped, and we book it the fuck out of there. But we catch a glimpse of a middle-aged dad. Well, no, the 3 motherfuckers, as Em put it. One looks like a middle-aged dad, one looks like he should be in jail, the other looks like he's been in the military. There's a big titty goth chick in their car staring at us, the werewolf goes...
And a pit bull.
Oh, you didn't mention that.
There was a pit bull. A very happy and excited pit bull.
Aww.
We love a happy people.
The werewolf goes after them because, you know, it's been shot. We book it the fuck out of there and pull into a gas station where Valaine does her spooky blood magic and takes a sample of the blood on the side of the car. She gets enough successes that she can distinguish that the blood is human. It is different humans. Resonances are melancholic, or whatever. I'm not a plague doctor.
The other one was the fear. Too, but
Yeah,
we forgot
yeah.
what the special name for that was.
Yeah, the fear one. I'm not a plague doctor. Combination of genders, so there's several people's blood on the car, or one badass gender fluid person's blood on the car. There's going to be a lot of dead people at this hospital, but nothing's in the news yet. My sire, Proteus, does have a vested interest and kind of like a controlling stake in the functions of the hospital, so we're going to kind of turn to him. We're thinking of going back to where like the coffee shop, and freaking a Nosferatu, but I'm specifically picturing the one from SpongeBob that was like flicking the light up.
Flytrap.
Yeah. So, but that's like what I'm picturing. It's just that guy. Is in the back of the car. It's Ladybug's sire. He's the Primogen. His name is Flytrap Ladybug. It's a bit. I go to call Killian because I know that my dad, our sire, has a stake in the hospital and might be able to help us. And have a premonition. I see 3 people dragging Gloria, who is the Krenos werewolf who is, shaking us like a can of Pepsi. They're dragging her into a van. She is still in Krenos. And then we see shadows envelop the van, and we see a very, very hot dude with dark hair, dark eyes, classic vampire, you know how it is, looking down at this werewolf. Tendrils of shadow, not like that, wrap around Gloria, pull her into the darkness. And then he looks at me. Hate when that happens. This is the second game where Emma's done this to a character of mine that can like see shit. Absolutely hate it. And says in fluent Spanish, "See you soon, Galtea. You'll meet my creation soon. Tell my childer I say hello." And he vanishes. I taste spicy blood in my mouth. I don't know, maybe Valaine can explain. But we know that this guy is either Hakata or Lasombra, and we know that the Keeper of Elysium is a Lasombra. So not sure if it's him, but bad. Galtea asks who has a hot dad. It's not Valaine. We go to the townhouse to discuss next steps. Found out that Proteus did some retail therapy with Denise, including luxury cars because, he balls so hard. But Valaine and I get permission to view the security footage for the hospital. Proteus calls Daniel the Keeper, who is the childer of, Spooky Dude. We go into the house. We do owe him a minor boon, and he hasn't seen his sire in 200 years. His sire is an abyss mystic who can travel through the abyss, summon things, aka he's super powerful. We're completely fucked. But the sire does experiment, and an abomination would be something of interest for him. He has beef with the prince that we've already met. He considers Daniel to be a huge disappointment. You know how dads are. I have another premonition where I'm in a room of all darkness and basically witness kind of Gloria's creation into an abomination. He does name somebody. He says Zach is going to be so upset seeing the girl he likes turning into a monster that needs to be put down. He, as in Zach, is going to regret letting me live. And he says, like, you'll be better than my disgrace of a child. He's a dad. He hates his kids. We know how it is. And then he looks at me again and is like, I see you, bitch. And I literally hear Gaia, like, screaming, crying, throwing up, and, one of her soldiers has fallen. It's very sad. We find out that his beef with the prince is because they're exes. Specifically, they secretly dated while he was in the Sabbat. This might be a revenge plot, which is super lame. Like, come on, dude, get a better motive. And we have to take down 2 abominations, deal with the vengeful Lasombra, not get killed by hunters. And our first step is to team up with the hunters, as Daniel suggested. And Valaine knows where one of them works, and she has files that she has to return to the morgue. And that's where we left off because our beloved bougie bitch was not present, and we don't want to leave him out of even more shenanigans. So we got to bring him back into the fold.
So, yes,
Octavio, what have you been doing this whole time?
Octavio, what have you been up to? How's being grounded as a grown man?
Speaking
like?
of Octavio, you are at home. Sarah is just watching you as you are, going over your lessons with Diego, who is looking very disappointed, very annoyed, and has a gun in his lap.
So is this the vampire equivalent of your dad helping you with your math homework, and it's just traumatizing you the entire
I was
time?
about to say.
Yes.
So the thing with Ventrue,
So
the thing with Ventrue, their whole accounting is known as an adjudge. So they have a way of, if they don't get things correct, they will punish their childer. And it's by anything. It could be, violence, a gun, go take the child to go see Zamitzi, things like that. Diego is picking up the gun and is about to do something when his cell phone rings.
Saved by the bell.
He picks up the phone, and there is a look of sheer disgust and annoyance on his face.
It's Proteus, baby.
Yes, my childer is here. Proteus, I am not interested. I have told you multiple times, I am not interested. I don't care that you have a grandchilder now. I don't care. Why are you telling me these things? You want to talk to Octavio? Call his fucking cell phone. Stop bothering me. Why are you a fucking... Yeah, hold on. It's for you. Just make it fucking brief.
Hello.
Octavio! Hi, sweetheart. What are you doing?
Alright. How are you?
I'm doing great. So, get in your car and come over to my place.
I can't make any promises, but I will try.
This
and
is
I
a
will keep you
primogen
updated.
order. Are you gonna disobey a primogen?
On second thought, no. I'll be right there. As he's thinking in his head, he's like, well,
Where
that does get me out of studying, maybe.
Hip,
All right.
where the
I'll be
fuck are
over
you
there.
going? Where are you going?
I need to be somewhere.
Says who? Your sire's just staring at you.
So it's kind of a thing that I have to do, and I can't really say no, so I'm kind of stuck in between a rock and a hard place.
As your primogen, I'm telling you to stay here, and as your sire.
By the way, if Octavio hasn't hung up the phone and Proteus here...
I'm still holding it.
Between
Yeah.
a rock and a hard place, Proteus is like, and I'm rock hard in this place!
Yeah, that's basically what's being said. And then you hear the phone taken.
But they just like reaching for the
No. Flytrap is still with y'all. Flytrap is still with y'all.
Yes. Yes.
He takes the
Fly
phone.
trap.
He takes the phone and is like, "Hello,
Wow.
hello,
Hello.
hi. Just give the phone back to your sire. I'll handle it."
Okay. Gives the phone back. It's for you.
And you hear, "Diego Morietti, do I need to beat your ass in the fucking ring again?
Yes.
Do it.
Let your childer out. I will take responsibility. Don't you sass me. Do you want me to get the Seneschal involved? I mean, she is of my clan. Do you want me to get Tabitha? I will call Tabitha." And you watch your sire just roll his eyes. Fine. He will be on his way. Click. Congratulations. You get to go out. You are the Nosferatu Primogen's problem for tonight. If you disappoint me, I will tie you up and you will meet the sun for about 5 minutes. Understood?
Understood.
Good boy. And he gets up and walks, and Sarah's just like... He's grouchy today.
Just not even say anything, just nods because he doesn't want to be over.
Sarah is the ghoul that talks shit, but never gets in trouble.
Yep.
Love it.
Because she's not a disappointment.
Well, should I take you to Primogen Prometheus's house?
If it's not too much of a bother, I would absolutely love that. Thank you.
So, about 30 minutes later, Octavio arrives to the townhouse. And Sarah walks up and knocks on the door.
I'm gonna open the door.
There's Octavio.
I'm I'm gonna grab his wrist and look at his hands.
Why are you looking at his hands?
I'm making sure he's got all his fingies.
He has all of his fingers.
Okay. I know he pissed off his sire. I don't know what consequences look like for him.
And you hear Daniela's like, I don't want a screaming goat, Prometheus. No! You've already bought me a whole new wardrobe, 3 cars.
No, he gave one of those to me.
Oh, so you got a car. And you bought me an apartment.
You're moving out?
Yeah, apparently Killian and I need to get our own place now.
Oh.
Because he's a sire now.
Oh,
So the
he's all
baby
grown
has
up.
to leave the nest.
He's all grown up. That's gonna be weird.
I don't know if that's smart.
No, Killian. Man, he's the only.
No offense, I kind of feel like Killian's the brains of the operation.
Yeah, he's the only brain cell we got.
Daniel's looking at you like, excuse me? The
Well,
only brain
you're-
cell?
You're still new.
The
You're
only
still
brain
new,
cell.
So, well, you are a brain cell.
I have a doctorate's
You're a
degree.
baby brain cell. And I have a master's in psychology.
Yeah,
You're still a baby
Astrophysics.
brain cell at this point.
yeah, but neither of you live here. Is what I mean. Unless you're gonna move in.
I don't think my sire would. Actually, I don't think the regent would let me.
Yeah. And look to Daniel. So are you gonna move in then?
The La Sombra keeper?
Yeah.
Do you want to move in with me and get away from him?
Well, no. I mean, no. Look, he's harmless.
Need I remind you of the time he tried to do a Coyote Ugly moment in the middle of a kind bar?
He barely does that anymore.
That was last week.
And he was a much younger man last week. That was a whole week ago.
Galtea.
Look, he's been through a lot, okay?
He has his serious moments, but most of the time he's just that.
Wait, was Brick with him when that happened?
Brick was with him.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's all Brick's fault, honest. We're gonna speak ill of the dead.
If he could be a ghost, well, first of all, if he could be a ghost, he'd be giving Satan a lap dance. But if he could be a ghost, I'm sure he would definitely disapprove of us talking about him like this.
The Lasombra's like, well, good thing kindred can't become ghosts.
Like, are we sure?
Yes.
Oh man.
mean, I think it's a once you're one thing, you can't be another thing sort of thing.
Yep.
I mean, you think that would apply to werewolves.
Unless you're
but-
Samuel Haight, who's like the biggest badass in our world. But you know, did you know he's an ashtray in hell now?
Yes.
Yes, this is a literal guy in World of Darkness that just literally had everything, and then the way that he went out is he was turned into an ashtray.
I love that his last name is just Hate.
Yep.
Like,
So,
we're not gonna be more creative. Love that Octavio has said nothing. He's like, I'm not getting in trouble.
Not even questioning the fact that you're just like inspecting his head for a moment.
I feel like at this point, Octavio's just like, no, this is the norm. I know my sire can be much.
This tracks.
Tracks.
Ladybug. Oh, you have not seen Yeah, you have seen Ladybug because she stayed the night at your place.
Yeah.
Ladybug comes around the corner. She's like, okay, guys, we need to get going. Let's get moving.
What
Okay.
Did we look at the security footage yet?
She just
We should
flips
probably-
her.
We were waiting.
She flips her computer around. So, you see Gloria goes into a room. She has a visitor's pass on. She's sitting in there, and then you see a bunch of doctors rush in to the room. And then you see blood flying out of the room as she walks out, losing her fucking shit.
Yep. It's about what I expected.
But if you look in the room, there's an older woman that looks just like Gloria and heart flatline.
I expected.
And then there's the parking lot. There's y'all in the car getting shaken up. And then the hunters appearing. Pop a shot, warning shot, grabs your attention, and then you watch as it got shot with a tranq dart, and down it goes. Nothing happens. So when she flips it to the garage, you see them all talking outside, but the moment the shadows and blur, the cameras all glitch. And Daniel's like, that is a Lasombra.
Yeah. At any point, are we able to see the license plate of their vehicle?
No. Because it starts glitching so bad. But as they're leaving, you can get the first half of it.
Cool. Jot that down.
Ugh. So, Ladybug's like, alright, let's head to the morgue.
Yeah, the morgue.
She looks at Octavio for a minute. You okay?
I might be a little sleep deprived. I've been studying a lot, so my brain capacity is not at 100%, but I promise I'm good.
When's the last time you've eaten?
Octavio, like, has a panic look on his face as he has to really think about it.
Oh.
What is your predator type again?
Does he
Oh,
need
you're a cleaver!
Does he need a Capri Sun?
She's like, okay, we're gonna go hunting really quick, okay?
Just gonna go eat someone real quick.
She just looks at, she's like,
Gonna get a Lunchable.
so what's your preference? You had Baptist
Well-
people. You had
Oh my
Baptist.
Yep.
Okay, so what I'm
Yep.
hearing is we need to go to church.
I don't think I'm allowed in there.
What
Just
do you-
wait in the car.
Just wait in the
Promise it's not
car.
gonna be long.
Okay, I gotta make sure this one doesn't lose any more fingers, so.
Oh yeah,
Didn't just fall off.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know what your sire could do. I don't know if he can just pull up, take another one, and leave.
No, it wasn't him. It was the regent.
I don't know if she can just pull
Abigail's.
up, take another one, and leave. Same thing.
I mean, I haven't done anything to get in trouble again that I know of, so I don't think she'd just roll up.
Okay, can we just talk about how Liz keeps freezing and it makes me giggle? So, y'all get in the car.
We're gay, get the card.
And y'all head towards a soup kitchen that is ran by the local Baptist church.
Oh god!
Bug is
Are
like,
we the bad guys? Are we the bad guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bug is like, okay. Do the rest of y'all need to eat?
I'm at 2, but I have a weird thing about eating, so I think I can hold on for a while.
Do I need to knock somebody out? I can knock them out.
I also don't like being seen in general.
Okay, then we can put you in the trunk.
I should probably have a snack. We could do that.
Way more practical.
I
was just gonna throw a blanket and be like, oh, it doesn't count. Like.
I do not like being perceived while eating.
Okay, so we'll put you in the trunk. Ladybug, the best nos ever.
I love her.
I love Ladybug. We'll just put you in the trunk. It's fine.
Usually I do her voice, but I'm not in the space to do it. But it's just too funny.
Good.
Fine.
Okay, and you, I know you like to fight things. So... Okay, so we're gonna need 3. Because my feeding type, I can't get it out of a person that's going to a soup kitchen. I have to extort people. Anyways,
We love it.
I fucking love her.
and she's like, yeah, that's why the governor's my bitch. And she gets out of the car as at the soup kitchen, and she just goes in there. She just goes in there with her big, like mask and everything, and just acts like it's normal for her to go in there. And by the way, she's wearing, like, the latex cyber goth clothing and everything.
This is the most normal.
Yep.
But it's surprising, because it's really weird when Bug comes out, because they're just willingly following her. That's weird. So, she gets to the car, and all of a sudden, oh no, one of them's knocked out. She punched him.
Oh my god!
Puts him in the trunk.
And Valaine will climb in the trunk.
Please.
I'll knock when I'm done.
Roll deck stealth, please.
Oh, please!
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
Bug is
I'm
best
actually-
friend.
That's actually... That's not the right... I almost reversed dice pool in hunger and put my hunger in fun.
Oh, that would have been bad, because y'all would have had,
wow.
you would have had to been rolling a willpower check every fucking turn.
That's a success. Singular success on the deck stealth.
Cool. You successfully feed. Are you going down to 1 hunger?
Yes.
Okay, what do you do with the body? After you're done eating, do you just dump it out of the trunk?
She's probably never fed in this manner. She usually, like, really breaks into college dorms and does it while they're asleep. Like, she breaks into, like, a single and does it while they're sleeping.
Love that.
So she gets out and she's like, she looks back at the body and she's like, do I just leave it on the ground? I've never done it this way before.
Ladybug just picks him up and puts him in an alley. And then she goes to the car and gets in her backpack. She looks around, she pulls out a paper bag and puts a bottle of alcohol in it, and then goes back to the alley and puts it in the guy's hand.
Ladybug is always prepared. Ladybug is a Boy Scout.
And then with the other 2, she looks at Galtea. Don't you have to fight for your food?
Yep.
Cool. I don't know if this guy's high, so fair warning.
I mean, I was just gonna go in with, you know, all the patches and shit and see if anybody calls me a dyke and then just take it outside.
How much hunger do you have?
Last I was aware of,
One.
it was a 1.
Then you don't need to eat.
Oh man.
Because to get to 0, you have to kill them.
Nah.
Octavio is at least at a 2 from what I have in my notes. So, Octavio, I need you to roll a manipulation subterfuge, please.
Oh.
Uh-oh, Cheerios.
Uh-oh, Cheerios. Alright, manipulate such... Alright. I have 4 successes.
This is the cleanest speed you have ever done.
I will take it.
And it tastes so sweet. This is the proper feed. You're not going to throw it up. You go down to 1 hunger, I assume.
Yes.
You are ready to go. And then Bug is like, okay. Looks at the one guy, just leaves him on the sidewalk because she doesn't care. And she gets in the driver's seat. Yes.
Wait, I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna put him next to the guy, my guy in the alley, and then like, kind of make it look like they were sharing the bottle.
Okay.
We're making art now.
Living sculpture.
All right, so we're going to the morgue.
Going to the morgue.
Eventually you get there, you see a couple lights on. It's the coroner's office. You see a couple lights on, and you see a figure of someone walking around inside of the building. There is a really nice Italian sports car parked. Outside.
I see the look on your face.
And there's like a morgue joke on the license plate.
Okay.
Do y'all head in?
Blaine gathers up files.
Yep.
Starts going in.
So those who have not seen Emery previously, she is a woman with hair that is down here. It is a dirty blonde, and it is waved. She has a set of bangs, wears a set of glasses. Today she's in a tight pair of dress slacks, a white button-up blouse, has a lab coat on, has a set of gloves on, and a mask on at the moment because she was working on something. There is blood spatter on her lab coat. If one can really look, they could see a couple blood trickles down the neck. However, the way you look at her, she is an obvious predator. Very obvious. And she looks at you, and she has more of the pallor of someone being dead. And she takes off the mask, and she's wiping her lips, and just looks over. And on her tag, it says Emery Puttanesca. So if you know anything about VtM lore, Puttanescas is the most horrifying wraith-wielding family that is under the Giovannis.
Fucking Hakadas.
Oh! Valaine. Welcome. Who are these other 2? 3. Hello, Ladybug.
These are my associates.
I see. You brought you were bringing the files back?
Yes.
Thank you. Though y'all look like you have something to ask me.
Yeah, I think I just for the funnies, I have to say it like this.
Go ahead.
A little puppy told me that, one of your coworkers, happens to be a hunter.
Yes. He is. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to kill me yet.
Well, he probably finds you useful somehow. But I'm gonna need to talk to him.
He is currently unavailable. However, I do know where there are other hunters in the city.
That would work. We have a mutual problem.
Yes, the abominations running around?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. The wraiths tell me. I know.
Oh yeah, I ran into one of your wraith friends.
Did you?
Valaine is just, she doesn't know if she knows the wraith in the outhouse, she's just gonna assume.
Did you? What is it?
Real angry outhouse.
That is not a wraith.
Oh.
That is a specter.
Oh.
Well, I will handle that issue as soon as I can. Because that is dangerous. So that's one less issue you all have to deal with.
Galtea kind of leans in towards Valaine and is like, for those of us who totally know the difference between all these words that kind of mean the same thing, what?
Wraiths can feed off of emotions and creativity and things and remain calm and can be controlled. Specters cannot. And it's a whole thing. It's a lot to explain. Now, Galtea, right?
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, please don't call me ma'am.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You're fine. Sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
The good news is a kindred can't become a wraith. But we do not know where a kindred soul goes after it reaches final death. Though in some stories, people believe we do not have souls. I believe we do.
Yeah, I just hope wherever he is, he's throwing it back. That's what he would want.
Throwing it back?
It's a dance move. Wherever he is.
How recent is this dance move?
I'm just gonna pull out and like show you a video. It's just Valaine is not about to use the term twerk.
Oh, that's twerking! I know what that is.
Yeah. Oh. Is Octavio scandalized?
Wait, is that what they're calling twerking now? Is throwing it back?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because it seems a little less...
Okay, I can't say anything. Twerking in my era was also putting your feet up against a wall and shaking your ass.
Trying so hard to keep my composure right now.
Don't. Don't.
Well, I know where to find you.
Sure.
Is Valaine like, stop?
Valaine is like, if you get involved with the Hakata, we're gonna have issues.
Well, the good news is, you know, the best thing for me for like a dinner date is I don't eat off of living people, I don't eat off of living animals, and I don't feed off of kindred. I feed off of corpses. So...
Really glad you said that as fast as you did, because I was gonna interrupt and Valaine goes, she likes them dead.
Dead? Picked the right career.
I mean, after you deal with the abomination problem, dinner?
Yes, ma'am.
Survive.
Well, now we gotta survive.
And she'll give you a wink as she starts heading back into her office.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're gonna go on a date with the Hakata.
Oh, and then you hear her call back, I'll take you to a trip through the Shadowlands.
Oh, shit.
The Shadowlands?
I don't know, but I get to be a passenger princess.
And she comes back after a bit, and she hands you a piece of paper with the address to the Hunter Grandma's house.
Thank you.
She's the oldest hunter in the city.
Huh, that's probably our best bet for this.
Mm-hmm. Have fun. I heard she's sassy.
Yes, sassy grandpa.
That's okay. We got a bitch back here.
That's true.
Oh, I think she's talking about you, dear. And looks at Octavio.
Octavio in his head is just like, yeah, I already knew.
He's just like, I just.
I mean, y'all's coterie is brawn, brain, and bitch.
Yep.
Yep, that's why she said it.
I will wear that title proudly.
Ladybug is just like, did you just accept a date with the Hakata?
Yeah?
Do you know what the Shadowlands is?
I don't know, it's where like goth chicks hang out.
It's another plane of existence where wraiths and ghosts hang out.
Oh, so I can check for my brother then. See if he's, you know.
He's not gonna be there.
He's not a ghost.
You don't know
We know.
that. I know y'all definitely know that, but like.
Galatea's in denial.
Yes. She's
That
in
is the
her
stage of
Delulu
grief.
era.
That is just the stage of grief she's in.
She's in her Delulu era.
What? What the fuck is Delulu? Out of
Delusional.
character.
Lulu.
Delusional. Delulu.
Okay, that makes my sister's text explain so much now.
Delulu is the Salulu.
So those who do
I
not
love
know,
that you have been confused about Jess's text.
so that people are aware, there is a 10-year age difference between me and my sister. So sometimes I don't understand the lingo sometimes, and then when I find out, I feel like an utter and complete dumbass. This is one of those moments. So, y'all are heading towards the house, I guess.
What time is it, actually?
It's still like midnight.
Okay, we have done a lot before midnight, guys.
Yeah. Look at us, we're so productive.
Are y'all heading there?
We are heading to Grandma's house.
So, there is a woman sitting on you're in a really nice neighborhood in Carmel, Indiana, which is like about 30 minutes north of Indianapolis. It's the rich people neighborhood, basically.
Yep.
So, really nice house. There's an old lady sitting on the porch with a glass of scotch in her hand, a blunt hanging out of her mouth. In a muumuu, fuzzy slippers, and her hair in rollers. Gray hair, saggy skin, like looks like a grandma, inked to hell from her neck down. And all of them seem supernatural in design of creatures, which you can assume is every single one of her kills. She's just sitting there, and she tilts her head as the car pulls up. She gets up, and all of a sudden you see her put the glass down, pick up a shotgun, and go shh. And she looks over, what the hell do y'all mosquitoes want?
I'd like to discuss an abomination with you.
What kind? There's more than one.
The kind where the dickbag of my kind is making wolves real bad.
Alright, get your mosquito having asses in my fucking house. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Just so you know, I got incendiary rounds in this damn shotgun if y'all try any fucking funny business.
We're not hungry.
I know some of y'all can still eat food. Do y'all want coffee?
No, thank you.
No, we threw up the last time.
oh Lord, y'all are babies. And then she just starts heading into the house.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Grandma,
I love M's grandma characters.
I know, they're so good. They're so good.
You go in the house. It's an older, like, ranch-style house. There's also a basement, but however, what you see on the back wall are trophies, like werewolf pelts, vampire teeth, vampire skulls, the whole 9 yards. There's even mage wands. There's even changeling parts. Like, there's even a Selkie pelt. Like, the whole 9 yards.
Damn lady.
There's a set of dog bowls on the floor, and on one of the dog bowls it says Petunia.
No.
There is also obvious that somebody else is living here because half of the dishes in, like, the cabinet when she opens to make herself a cup of coffee, to grab a coffee mug, half of the dishes are black, and then the rest of them are, like, old lady china.
Yep.
She uses her Keurig to make herself a cup of coffee. She left her scotch outside. So she'll sit.
Whoever tries to steal off her porch is their funeral.
So she sits down and she's like, and she makes a little grunt, and you hear, like, her bones creak slightly. All right, so there be abominations running about.
Couple of them.
All right, I already knew about Big Ol' Red from the dumbasses my granddaughter's working with.
That's gotta be the older one.
Dumbasses. More than one.
3.
Oh no, I meant Big Red. We knew there were 2
Yes.
abominations, or going to be 2. But yeah, no, we've oh, Is- black plates and stuff. Is your granddaughter a goth?
Yeah, she is. Her name's Xena. She's a delight. Her mama was really into the television show, and that's why she's named Xena, and goddamn it, she sure do act like her, though she a lot more sassier than I am.
Yeah, we didn't meet officially, but we did see her.
Alright,
And
as
the-
long
the
as she's
thing
still
she
alive,
found.
I don't care. How's the dog? I'm pretty sure you saw the damn dog.
Oh, the Pibble. Yes, the dog is great.
Yes, though I don't think they understood the dog only answers commands in German, because that's how I trained her.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Did any
see.
of them look smart enough to speak German?
I don't think any of them would know that. They didn't look smart
I know,
enough to
so
talk-
it's.
speak
I
German.
bet it's been pretty funny when they've been going out on jobs and the dog do nothing. Just look cute and be like, I'm here.
Now I really want to run into them just so she can start speaking German.
Now, so, this abomination. What do you know already about them?
Look at my notes. What do I know about Gloria?
She was turned into an abomination by a Lasombra?
Oh shit.
Yeah, he sounds like a real asshole.
Now, y'all are gonna have a hard ass fucking time because it can use the, whatever, I think they call it Obliviate
Oblivion?
now. It used to be
Yeah.
called a Tenebration way back when. But, you know, time changes and things evolve, and, you know, y'all are always evolving to survive with the fucking times.
Yeah, we're trying to track him down. But
I see. Now, here's the other thing. The fact is that Abomination was made out of one of our Gru and everything. Here's the thing. They tend to be allergic to Vitae, and it usually outright kills them.
yeah,
It did not. However, it is a problem. You want to know why?
Why?
they usually go insane real fucking quick.
That's that. is
And they
something
break the
that-
masquerade and the veil and all sorts of jazz. They can still shapeshift. They can also continue to use the gifts and rights they may have had. Also, they can also only regenerate by spending blood. So rousing the blood, all that jazz. They can't just regenerate normally. Also, they can use disciplines too. But the thing is, they can't use their rage, whatever the hell it's called, while using a discipline. They can't switch between, like, do the things at the same time. Also, they have psychological erosion and constantly depressed. And they have lower willpower. They can't embrace, which is great. So there ain't gonna be any more running about.
Right.
However, if they survive long enough and they don't go insane, that is a problem. That means they are a threat. So the mercy of this for, what'd you say her name was?
Gloria.
Gloria is flat out killing her.
Yeah.
Because there's no way of reversing it either. Once you're embraced, you're embraced. Also, she ain't allergic to the sun. She can walk around the fucking sun, too.
She can do a lot of damage.
I'm pretty sure Gaia abandoned her as well.
She lost her.
Well, good luck. Have you ever fought a werewolf in Krenos that able to do shadow tentacles? No? Alright, you're gonna have a fucking blast. Y'all are gonna die. I'm sorry, but all y'all are scrawny except for the bricky one right there and points at Galtea. And then that big
She's
big
the
ugly
brawn of the operation.
and then that big ugly motherfucker behind her points at Ladybug.
Hey. I mean, well, I can't die because I've got a date. So
Who the hell you got a date with?
You don't want to know.
she's fancy.
And you managed to get a date looking like that.
Sure did.
You do you, boo-boo. Congratulations. You're gay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care if you're gay. I mean, hell, I never, I had a wife. She was great.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, we got married when it was illegal, too. It was great.
Hell yes.
They tried to put me in jail. I fought the police.
As you fucking should.
What is the hell is you kids saying these days? A-cab?
A-cab,
A-cab.
yeah.
That's what it is. Well, do you need help? I won't kill y'all.
I have a question. It
Yes.
might be a dumb- it's
I might
probably a
have
dumb
an
question.
answer.
It's probably a dumb question.
Nothing's dumb until I tell you it is.
You're probably gonna say this is dumb. If we're allergic to silver, and werewolves are also allergic to silver, does it do double damage to an abomination?
So, alright. Not all kindred are allergic to silver. Alright?
Right.
So, with it, it does aggravated damage. So what may be a silver knife, if you stab it on a normal person, it only does normal damage. On a werewolf, it does aggravated. And the fact that it's still part werewolf, it still does the effect. Also, it means it's also weaker to fire, so with incendiary rounds, you could set that son of a bitch on fire.
Another question, actually.
Yep.
If it's allergic to blood, would blood that's been turned poisonous still harm it?
No. So basically what has happened is when a kindred embraces a guru, that blood is poisonous to them. But if they survive it, that means they're embraced, and that means they have vitae now. However, I know you little Tremere sort have a way of poisoning people's blood, or your own blood, and cause problems. Though, are you gonna smooch her? I heard there was this kindred that I heard out in Minneapolis that smooched a guy after she filled her mouth with blood and poisoned him that way, and it was a whole ass mess. Her name was like Amalia.
Yeah, my sire told me about that when we discussed this thing. I wasn't planning on doing that because I didn't really want to kiss the werewolf.
I mean, who wouldn't want to kiss a werewolf? Have you seen how cute some of them are? Like, look at them. They're some of them are strapping young lads.
Maury don't want to kiss the abomination.
Yeah, that's a good point. I knew this Malkavian.
Yeah.
I knew this Malkavian, and she's on the run with this, abomination known as Ambrose. Wacky's gonna fucking kill me later. With this abomination named Ambrose, and they've been riding a motorcycle across the fucking country, and they haven't been able to kill the damn thing yet, but apparently the Malkavian says she's gonna kill it if it goes too far. Fucking Malkavians. I swear, they may be worse than Toreador when it comes to passionate things. I swear to God. Did I hit a sore nerve with you, madam?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
Malkavians sometimes scare me. That one that's with that abomination, she just stared at me, and I swear to God, she looked at me in my soul. And that woman had, like, no emotion half the time, and it was horrifying. And then there was this lady down in New Orleans.
Oh my God.
That was running about. She scared the shit out of me, too. She had, like, no empathy. She was just apathetic to everything, and it was horrifying. She could tell the future, though.
We can be a little spooky.
I think her name was Janet. Hi guys, that is a nod to Darkness.
All of them characters.
Hi, this is a nod to Darkness over New Orleans, which you can see on Roll for Dylan's Twitch channel on Thursdays, which has Robin the God of Fluffy Goomba and Thaddeus Atlas, which is fantastic. They just premiered their season 3 last week. I suggest watching it. I was a guest on that earlier this year, and they are a fantastic group, and Dylan weaves beautiful stories. So I suggest watching that.
Over here, like, I recognize every single one of these characters, and I just get excited.
Now, any other questions? Strapping young lad.
How?
Sorry, that caught me off guard.
Let's go.
Hi guys, my granny characters go one or two ways: super serious or unhinged.
Yes.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. So, I think Octavio's just sitting there, is listening. He's like, okay, that makes. You can see him like verbally talking to himself. He's like, all right, that makes a little sense. Oh, okay.
Are you
Like,
sure you
he's
ain't a
processing-
Malkavian?
If it helps, I'm a reformed. Well, I say reformed, but not really reformed party boy. So I'm gonna let you.
What
interpret
are
that as
you?
it-
What? Hold on, I'm gonna guess. Toreador.
No.
How offended is Octavio right now?
So, how offended is he?
I don't even. I want to say on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe like at a 3, I was just like, oh, that hurts. But I was like, but Octavio's like, but I kind of dig it.
You definitely not want
Is
to.
giving Toreador vibes.
You
like,
definitely, you're definitely not a Bada Hakim. You're too scrawny for that.
Octavio gets called a twin thief.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, are you one of them blue bloods?
Yeah.
Oh honey,
Everybody just nods.
Oh honey, I'm so sorry.
I appreciate your sympathy and your apology.
He's not supposed to be friends with us. His dad said he couldn't be friends with us.
No, he's not supposed to be friends with you.
But I thought we're like a package, right? Like,
Wait,
I
who
figured-
is your daddy? Who is your daddy?
Who is your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
Or who's your mama? Who?
Who birthed you?
Well, in a very long story.
Oh my god, do we get Octavio lore?
You see, my mama and my daddy loved each other very much.
I met your sire, you smart ass child.
Oh my god. Sorry, Octavio proceeds to tell the
She's lighting a cigarette as she's just sitting here. Wait, your daddy's Diego. Your daddy's Diego Morietti. I met him about 60 years ago in Aruba.
Yeah, that tracks.
I gave him a run for his fucking money. Ask him about the time he lost $6,000 in blackjack.
You just see like a smile creep across Octavio's face. It's like, duly noted.
Just let him know Miss Dahlia says hello. And that he still owes me dinner. Not that I want it anyways, I just want to be a little bitch. Anyways, I will help y'all.
Character. Mikey loves this so much.
I will help
Obsessed
y'all
with her.
with your abomination problem. However, I do want something in return.
What is
No
that?
problem.
Each of you, if I ever call one of y'all, you will have to help me, no questions asked.
I mean, we
Okay.
did pull up to your house. I feel like that's pretty reasonable.
And you're lucky you ain't
are.
ashes on my porch.
You're helping us.
Yeah. Yep.
Much appreciated.
Alright, so we're gonna go after this abomination later. I do have a basement with a couple of coffins because it's getting near to dawn, and then her phone like dings and she looks at it. I gotta go pick up the dumbasses. And she just gets up. She gets up and she's like, y'all go in the basement. No one goes in the basement, so y'all will be safe, and I'll make sure them hunter dumbasses are out of my fucking house by the time y'all wake up.
Thank you.
Yep. Y'all better call your parents. Do not say you're staying at Dahlia's house because they may think you're gonna die in my house. Anyways, and she starts hobbling, and you see as she picks up a cane, unlocks it, checks to see if there's a blade in it, puts it back, locks it back up, and heads out to her van, which is an old 1960s like Scooby-Doo style van.
Yes.
And she
The
just
mystery machine.
she hops in and screeches off into the night. And y'all are left in the hunter's house.
Oh, she'll know if we do anything.
Of course she will.
Probably booby trapped to hell.
Yeah.
Bug is like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, Valaine's gonna like start heading downstairs and just text her sire. I'm spending the night out.
Where?
Staying at a friend's house.
Oh shit. Just say me. Just say me. Just throw me under the bus.
Galtea's.
Okay, just don't let Prometheus hit on you.
He already did. It's fine.
I'm gonna have words with him at
I
the
just
Primogen
keep-
Council.
I just keep changing the subject.
Yep.
I'm still gonna have words with him at the Primogen Council.
Look, we're totally gonna get found out after this.
Can't face consequences if we're dead.
Hey guys, y'all are doing the 7th tradition. Don't get caught.
Yep.
Octavio, are you texting your sire?
Oh no, my battery is dead.
Oh no.
It's like,
Galatea.
oh no. Drops it in a like thing of water.
Oh my god.
Octavio has a broken phone. Galatea.
I am texting Killian that I will be staying out for the day.
He says, okay, be safe.
I will say yes, thank you. And ask him when he has a minute to send me the address to the new apartment since
He already
I will
sent it.
Cool, I will be staying there often.
He just puts a okay smiley face and thumbs up.
Oh.
Y'all
I
go
just know-
down to the basement?
I just know Octavio breaking his phone is gonna screw us over later. I just know it is.
Yep, so y'all go down to the basement. There are 3 coffins. They look comfortable. They do not have stakes on the inside. There's no windows. It's dark, cold. However, there is a workbench, a bed with straps on it, torture tools set nearby, a fridge.
I want to check the fridge so fucking bad.
Check the fridge.
I want to check the fridge. I'm gonna start going toward the fridge to see if anybody stops me.
Is Ladybug already in one of the coffins?
Yes.
Oh my god, do one of us? Oh my god, what if we shared a coffin and we were both vampires?
It's literally Valaine's like, yes. Somebody's sharing a coffin tonight. How very interview of a vampire with us.
Yes.
Yes.
Who's gonna share?
I believe probably just okay. Who's sharing? Because there's only 3 and Ladybug's in one.
Ladybug's like, I don't give a fuck if I share. If you, I mean, we're gonna be dead anyways. So during the day, so it doesn't matter. I know none of y'all are gonna be feeling me up in the coffin, so it's fine.
No! Oh my god.
Not without consent.
No.
You know what I meant.
Well, I feel like Octavio is probably used to having a lot of space, so
So Octavio gets a coffin.
so what if we shared a coffin and we were both
Okay.
girls?
So Valaine and Galtea are sharing.
Yeah, baby.
What if there was only one coffin?
Only one coffin.
It's my
Be
favorite.
like, all
trope.
right, it's like we're making a sandwich.
We're making a sandwich.
Hey, at least there are 3 coffins and not just 2.
That's true.
There.
Ladybug would not. No. Ladybug's like, no. No. This one's mine.
Nice.
So you go to the fridge. Do you open it?
Does anybody try to stop me?
Just make sure it's not booby trapped.
Oh,
Considering everything else that's down here, I feel like
Yeah.
just opening anything could be
Bad.
cause fire.
okay, can I examine it?
What's investigation?
Okay. Oh wait, I'm using the decimal. Can I make an argument? Hear me out. To use drive because I'm a mechanic, and I'm checking for if there's anything like.
I will allow it
Weirdly
because you
up-
have
Yes.
mechanic as a specialty.
Yes.
I will allow it. Hi guys, I'm lenient. I am a good storyteller. I could just always say no.
Ooh, 4 successes.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm gonna open
Do
it.
you open it?
I'm opening.
It is full of sparkling water, grapefruit juice flavor.
Yes. I love her.
That is it, and it's the nice Sans Palorino, like the super.
Yeah,
The
yeah, I know.
that's what it
Gosh,
is.
like
Oh god.
That is all it's in there. There is no vitae, no blood.
Oh, that would have been so funny.
Vitae.
I was expecting like a head on a plate or something.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right, bedtime then.
All of you go into the day sleep. And that's where we're gonna leave it today, so we can do y'all's rouse check and your finale when we come back on the 30th. Y'all are gonna possibly die.
Yes.
Granny might die.
I'm going into fully expecting. I will sacrifice myself for Granny.
Yeah, 100%. Granny has to live.
Oh, absolutely.
Granny has
What?
to live.
What have I done? I just introduce every time I introduce a Granny character, you're like, no, she's not allowed to die. And I'm like, what is
No.
why?
Because she's
Because
awesome.
you make the best Granny characters.
And to think there's gonna be another one in Werewolf.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be so fun.
It's gonna
Oh,
be
heck yeah.
Diamond's Grandma.
Yay.
So, starting with our lovely pop culture geek, where can we find you? I know it's been forever since I've seen your face because you've just been having the shittiest luck lately.
Yeah. But thankfully, I am back, and I am at the right time, too, because we're about to head into some shenanigans. It's going to be a great time.
The
But
finale, yeah.
hello, everyone. Seriously. Hello, everyone. This is Mikey, the pop culture geek all over the social medias. If you wanted to follow me, cool. If not, stop by and say hi. I do way too many things. You can find me over at VtM Productions, and you can also find me over at the Biconics of Wrestling YouTube channel as well. So the venture into YouTube has been interesting. It's been very
Woo-woo!
fun.
Miss Liz.
Hi, I am Miss Liz. You can find me at various iterations of that, or at Miss Liz 2, on most of the social medias. You can find me for one more week here on every other Saturday morning. And can I talk about it now?
Yeah, you can. It's been announced publicly.
Okay. And then after this ends at the end of January, you can find me here on Monday nights for Werewolf the Apocalypse. And I'm very excited about that. I've already started giving M things to traumatize me with, because that's how we roll. And otherwise, you can find me on Wednesdays and every other Friday night over on Dinner Game for either Kingdoms of Mist or Best Days, which we are going into our last session of that, and then we're starting something different in the new year.
Woo-woo! Fountainpenfemme.
Hello. I am fountainpenfemme on almost everything. Not super active on social media. But I will be returning to Dinner and a Game in January, and I've been invited to a couple of other games that are being set up. Not sure about the scheduling for that, because our Changeling the Lost game ended this week, and then this game is also ending. So I won't be on the Starfield for a while. I will be back for the little mini story that we'll be doing with our Changeling party whenever M decides to do that. It might be streamed, or it might be...
We're gonna pre-record it.
recorded.
We're gonna
Okay,
pre-record
cool.
it.
But yeah, I will be around in the chat bothering everybody, because every show needs the hype person. I'm so excited for the werewolf game. So excited to watch the shenanigans. But yeah, I'm just kind of floating around.
Hi, I'm Starshard.Stoies, or Starshard.Story on most corners of the internet. You can find me on Mondays on Becker Street for Twin Cities by Night. We're wrapping up that Chronicle before Christmas. The finale is this Monday, and then the epilogue is on the 18th. So we are wrapping that up. Season 4 will be starting on the new year, and it might be on Dyson Autism's channel. Monday night, starting in the new year, it'll be like one of the last weeks in January on a Monday that we're starting this. Will be Werewolf the Apocalypse, which is going to be called The Guardians of Neptune's Cairn. on Tuesdays, you can find me on Dinner and a Game Show, where we play Monster of the Week right now, but then we'll go back to Emerald Sanctums, which we are going to have a new cast member for Emerald Sanctums, which I'm super excited. It is Selkie Cove. That is who's going to be joining us. I'm super excited. It's going to be a good time. And then Fridays on the new year, the first Friday in January, we'll be starting the Midnight Codex, which has Zoop Machine, Sarah from Blank Bodies podcast, Wacky from Dicey Tables podcast, and Dice and Autism, which I am super excited. They had a fantastic session, 0 Part 1 this Friday, which was yesterday. And then on any form that you can listen to as podcast, you can find me on Dicey's Tables podcast. We finally got an editor, so our episodes are uploading again. Yay, it's been great. Other than that, those are all of the projects I am involved with currently and plan to stay with currently. I'm not adding any more to my plate as of right now. So on that note, y'all have a good and wonderful day. We will see you again next week for Hunter's finale, which they're gonna have the hardest go. Also, reminder players, please spend your XP. I am suggesting it in order to survive. Have a good day, and goodbye.